Good morning, children. Last session we are discussed about air and properties of air and uses of air. Now in this session we are going to discuss about water. Water. So why we are using water? We are using water for different purposes. So we are using water for drinking, bathing, cooking, cleaning house and irrigation means giving to plants. Means without water we can't live a single day. So morning to evening. So every work is going to depending on water. So commonly. So means water is very essential. So here how much percentage of water is present on the earth? 71% of water is covered with means on the earth 71% is portion is covered with water and 29% is covered with land. Means so in this if we take complete 100% of water sources, so here 97% water is present in oceans and seas. This water is salty water, so we can't use this type of water for drinking and remaining other works also. Means here 3% of water only fresh water. In this again 2% of water is locked in glaciers and poles of the ice. Means now we are getting only 1% of water. So means we have to save the water and live better. Here water using different sources. So mainly we are depending on rains for water. So when the earth is sipping this water, so underground water levels are increasing, and after it means we are knowing these layers of the soil. So means we are present in topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. Means when inside the deep of the earth rocks is presenting, so these rocks it is non-porous, means do not sip the water, and so means wherever the level is presenting to sipping the water, that is known as water table. So means now what are the uses of water? Drinking purpose, bathing purpose, cooking purpose and irrigation and mopping. And so what are the sources are present in water? Here lakes, ponds, rivers. This water we are using for drinking and other different purposes. So when we drinking this type of water, so this lakes, ponds, river water is contaminated water. Means it contaminating some germs and some impure particles. So here in this session we are going to discuss about some purification methods of drinking water. So when we drinking this contaminated water, we are suffering from different types of diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery. So here means we have to compulsory purify the water when we are going to drink such type of water. So here in this water we have two types of impurities, soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. So soluble impurities are those that completely mix with water is known as soluble impurities. For example, salt water and sugar water. If you take water and mix the salt or sugar in water and stir it sometime. So after some time, can we see the particles of salt or sugar? No, it completely mixed in water. So such type of water is known as soluble impurities containing water. So next insoluble impurities means in this which are the impurities are there, they do not mix with the water. So these are insoluble impurities of water. So means in this session we are going to discuss about how to purify the insoluble impurities which is present in water. So here we have some methods of to removal of insoluble impurities, sedimentation method and decantation method and filtration method. So now I am going to show these methods how to see carefully how to purify the different types of impure water. Now we have to go to how to separate the impure particles from the water. Now this is the impure water. So mud particles when mixed with water, can it is dissolved? No, these particles are do not mix with water, so it is insoluble impurities. So we have to take mud water and keep the beaker sometime without disturbing it. What happening? All the mud particles are settled down bottom of the beaker and the clear water is appear. So these mud particles are known as sediments. These mud particles are known as sediments. So what is the process is going to settle down the mud particles is sedimentation. It is sedimentation. So now next is decantation without disturbing the container. Without disturbing this container, we have to gently pour this clear water into another beaker is known as decantation. So this process is decantation. Okay. So now it is clear water. So after decantation we getting the clear water. So next is filtration process. Another purification process is known as filtration process to remove the insoluble impurities. It is the filter paper, it is the funnel and it is the beaker. So we have to pull the filter paper. So this filter paper containing very small pores. So we have to keep this filter paper inside the funnel and next. So what is this impure water? It is the impure water. Now we have to gently pour this water, impure water. See what happening. Means all mud particles, what are the small particles are there in water, that all settled on the top of this filter paper and remaining drops by drops clear water is collecting in beaker. See drops. Here we can see small particles, means in sedimentation what happening, in that clear water containing again small particles. So when we are following this filtration method, so this all small particles, this filter paper containing very small types of holes. So instead of this filter paper, so commonly we know that so when we not have this type of purification net type of materials, they are using cloth. So means what happening, all impure particles are settled on the top of the cloth. So now we can get the clear water. So see here very small type of mud particles also we are finding here, means it is left on the filter paper. Now we are getting the clear water in this. So these three processes, sedimentation, decantation and filtration processes are using to separate the insoluble impurities from the water. Next session we are going, now in this session we discussed how to remove the sedimentation process, decantation and filtration process. So next session we are going to discuss about removal of soluble impurities. In this we are discussed